to the mind so that both faith and reason can lead to the witness of a life lived in hope and a life lived in charity. This trinity of faith, reason, and service can then be, as it were, an authentic mirror of the triune God and God's intentions for humankind. And so, Your Holiness, we offer you the love and support of the Catholic institutions and academic communities we lead and represent. And we pledge our fidelity to the Church and to you in this sacred trust that is ours as the leaders of Catholic education throughout these United States. Welcome, Your Holiness, to Washington and to the Catholic University of America.
Your Eminences, dear brother bishops, distinguished professors, teachers, and educators, how beautiful are the footsteps of those who bring good news. With these words of Isaiah quoted by St. Paul, I warmly greet each of you, bearers of wisdom, and through you, the staff, students, and families of the many and varied institutions of learning that you represent. It is my great pleasure to meet you and to share with you some thoughts regarding the nature and identity of Catholic education today. I especially wish to thank Father David O'Connell, President and Rector of the Catholic University of America. Your kind words of welcome are much appreciated. Please extend my heartfelt gratitude to the entire community, faculty, staff, and students of the university. Education is integral to the mission of the Church to proclaim the good news. First and foremost, every Catholic educational institution is a place to encounter the living God, who in Jesus Christ reveals his transforming love and truth. This relationship elicits a desire to grow in the knowledge and understanding of Christ and his teaching. In this way, those who meet him are drawn by the very power of the gospel to lead a new life, characterized by all that is beautiful, good, and true. A life of Christian witness, nurtured and strengthened within the community of our Lord's disciples, the Church. The dynamic between personal encounter, knowledge, and Christian witness is integral to the diaconia of truth, which the Church exercises in the midst of humanity. God's revelation offers every generation the opportunity to discover the ultimate truth about its own life and the goal of history. This task is never easy. It involves the entire Christian community and motivates each generation of Christian educators to ensure that the power of God's truth permeates every dimension of the institutions they serve. In this way, Christ's good news is set to work, guiding both teacher and student towards the objective truth, which in transcending the particular and the subjective points to the universal and absolute, that enables us to proclaim with confidence the hope which does not disappoint. Set against personal struggles, moral confusion, and fragmentation of knowledge, the noble goals of scholarship and education, founded on the unity of truth and in service of the person, the community, become an especially powerful instrument of hope. Dear friends, the history of this nation includes many examples of the Church's commitment in this regard. The Catholic community here has in fact made education one of its highest priorities. This undertaking has not come without great sacrifice towering figures like St. Elizabeth Ann Seton and other founders and foundresses with great tenacity and foresight laid the foundations of what is today a remarkable network of parochial schools contributing to the spiritual well-being of the Church and the nation. Some, like St. Katharina Drexel, devoted their lives to educating those whom others had neglected, in her case, African Americans and Native Americans. Countless dedicated religious sisters, brothers and priests, together with selfless parents, have, through Catholic schools, helped generations of immigrants to rise from poverty and take their place in mainstream society. This sacrifice continues today. It is an outstanding apostolate of hope, seeking to address the material, intellectual and spiritual needs of over 3 million children and students. It also provides a highly commendable opportunity for the entire Catholic community to contribute generously to the financial needs of our institutions. Their long-term sustainability must be assured. Indeed, everything possible must be done in cooperation with the wider community to ensure that they are accessible to people of all social and economic strata. No child should be denied his or her right to an education in faith, which in turn nurtures the soul of a nation. Some today question the Church's involvement in education, wondering whether her resources might be better placed elsewhere. Certainly, in a nation such as this, the state provides ample opportunities for education and attracts committed and generous men and women to this honorable profession. It is timely then to reflect on what is particular to our Catholic institutions. How do they contribute to the good of society through the Church's primary mission of evangelization? All the Church's activities stem from her awareness that she is the bearer of a message which has its origin in God Himself. In His goodness and wisdom, God chose to reveal Himself and to make known the hidden purpose of His will. God's desire to make Himself known and the innate desire of all human beings to know the truth provides a context for human inquiry into the meaning of life. This unique encounter is sustained within our Christian community. The one who seeks the truth becomes the one who lives by faith. It can be described as a move from I to we, leading the individual to be numbered among God's people. The same dynamic of communal identity, to whom do I belong, vivifies the ethos of our Catholic institutions. A university or school's Catholic identity is not simply a question of the number of Catholic students. It is a question of conviction. Do we really believe that only in the mystery of the Word made flesh does the mystery of man truly